Welcome back to TechnoSage YouTube channel. So first of all, we know like major companies uses AI chatbots to interact with customers and stuff like that. And now a loophole has been found in Google Bot as well as ChatGPT. They call it master key, and basically what it does is like you trick the ChatGPT models so that they give away personal information. And even though the developers can patch these LLM models, it won't affect it won't patch it successfully because ChatGPT also learns from these LLM models as such, and even though you patch it, the code or the ChatGPT or AI has already learned from it, so that those patches doesn't work the way they intended it. It's like you're basically jailbreaking the ChatGPT completely, and then you can give away personal information as such, and take away personal information. And the researchers which did this has already created has already contacted the LLM models and such, and now yeah, basically according to NTU, its researcher has already contacted the companies. Next up, we know like what open source is. It's like having the resources so that the companies, not the companies but other people, can develop the applications on such platforms. And open source is nice because of open source. Since FSR3 has made open source by AMD, there are mods that which can be installed, and then it's not completely safe, but at the same time old GPUs gets a new life with FSR3 and such, with more performance and such. So yeah, but now we saw a new open source like open source ATI 3000 R300 graphics card is getting a new code every was merged. A new lines of code was merged for Radeon R300. It's called Mesa R300G driver support for the Radeon R300 series. And you will ask, what is ATI? ATI was a graphics division. It was purchased by AMD back in the 30s, and now it has been known as Radeon to start its graphics division by AMD. So ATI was a graphics manufacturing company, and R300 was launched back in 2002. And it's nice to see because ATI was merged in 2007, was bought by AMD in 2007, and R300 was launched back in 2002, and still it's getting updates and such. But because the code for R300 is open source, that's why. But it won't perform as fast as 3050 or something like that. But at the same time, it just shows like if things are open source, you can breathe a new life into old graphics cards also in a different way. But yeah, speaking of AMD, AMD is launching new CPUs for AM4 platform, which has been confirmed as of now. First AM4 motherboard was launched back 6 years and 8 months, and now it has been confirmed by Momoba_US. As you can see, Ryzen 750 700 XD and Ryzen 5 5600 GT has been spotted. 5700 XD is 8 cores 12 threads, and it has clocked as 4.1 gigahertz, which is lower than Ryzen 75800X, but it is to be expected because it's like Ryzen 7 5700X 3D, so it is supposed to be clocked lower than 4.5 gigahertz of Ryzen 7. And also 5600 GT been spotted with 6 cores 12 threads, 4.4 gigahertz boost clock and 3.6 gigahertz base clock. And also there's another variant which is rumored, Ryzen 5 5500 GT. So yeah, more graphics, more CPUs are coming basically for AM4 platform, which is nice to see. And lastly for today, we have some performance of Ryzen 7 8700G. It has been spotted OpenCL 29244 and Vulkan was 34K, and it is 8 core 16 thread, and it is clocked at 5 gigahertz basically. Boost clock is 5 gigahertz, which is nice to see, which is higher than 5700G. And also 780M is clocked at 2.9 gigahertz, which is 100 megahertz higher than previous than that of the laptop's counterpart. And from Vulkan, you can see it is on par with 6050, and also not of Vulkan but OpenCL, it's close to 1060. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.